there are waves of technologies that we as systems integrators use with our customers. Ignition is one of those waves that has started to change the industry here in these later years. We now have 42 core certified FlexDogs. We have 49 projects going on actively with Ignition. We have 21 gold certified FlexDogs. This has been a significant change for our business.
A lot of our customers that we come to have been through years and years of iterating on their process, building it up. They start out with one system and then they decide, oh, I need more, right? And so they build more. Where I see Ignition really coming in and kind of revolutionizing the market here is that it's taking all of these apps, they had 5, 10 apps that they had used before. Now they have one platform that's uniform that can do everything.
Ignition is sort of the gateway to the future for manufacturing. It's just, you have access to all the new technologies in a way that I haven't seen reproduced.
It's so easy to use, and not just the ease, it's the wonders that you can do with that application. It's the wonders that you can do with that software.
So what this has changed for the customer so far is just that they can now easily detect from one dashboard. They have one screen they can sign on into the morning and just see, they pull it up and they can just see, oh, I have these 10 alarms happening. And that's all of my facilities. I don't have to go through each different state's web page, right, or different tracking, and kind of see, hey, do any of these have alarms? I open my phone, I open my page, and I can easily say, here's my problem children, and then I can go drill into those and easily see everything.
I started here at Flexware on the Ignition team, and it's just led to so much growth because I've gotten to learn about so many different industries that I've never been in before or have learned about before. And yes, I'm an integrator here at Flexware, but now I'm also a trainer. So I'm training classes of 20 or so people about how to use Ignition, and it's nothing I ever saw myself being a part of. It led me to a career path that I didn't even know was an option for me.
I was first introduced to the inductive automation platform 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago now. I've been transitioning post-COVID from a carpentry job when I got sick and needed to sort of navigate something different. And I was introduced to a gentleman, Scott Whitlock, who's a fantastic leader here at Flexware Innovation, and he introduced me to the platform and kind of gave me some homework. He sent me to the Inductive Automation University, Inductive University, and that set me up for success. So I went home, and it's like 40 hours of coursework. I think I did it in 2 days, and called him back, and I said, hey, I want more. I want to do more. It was such an accessible platform.
I'd always been working on MES applications, but the stress level that I had to go through earlier to build any MES application with the technology that I was on, it was such a pain. But now, with Ignition, the ease, the comfort, the stress-free work that I'm having is what I would say.
The community with Ignition is amazing. Everyone is so helpful. Inductive automation has such great documentation, and the forums are super helpful. The university is super helpful. So that was my moment for me where I'm like, this is an amazing system. This is something I could see myself working with for a long time, and I see it being something that will be used for a long time, because if you make something that's easy for everyone to use, everyone's gonna pick it up.
So when we talk about the ignition effect, and you think about Steve and Wendy Heckman early on in their career, they had a vision for some technology they needed in their systems integration business. They hired these 2 young software developers right out of school, Carl and Colby, and over the last 20 years, they have provided tools for systems integrators like us and for a whole industry to be disruptive, to be transformative. That is the ignition effect.